Hello, everyone, and welcome to another fun-filled adventure of the 16-Ounce Gaming Podcast. I'm your host, Ras, and with me today is...
Surf.
And Toast.
And Toast. And Toast. Welcome to episode 71, guys, and what have you all been up to the past week, 2 weeks, or whatever, since we've all been here and not here?
Feels like I've not been on for about a year.
I know. It seems like we haven't been on forever, Toast. Start off with you there, Surf to the Biscuit.
Surf to the Biscuit. Same as last week. It's been a bit of Division at the weekends, and Final Fantasy and Batman Origins during the week. My boy band is getting along quite well. We've been doing more farming. I'm finding side missions slightly annoying now because they never seem to end. Every time you do one, they ask you to do something else, and they are basically fetch quests every time, which is starting to get a bit annoying. I think I need to push on with the story. I think I'm now 10 levels above what the next story mission requires. So probably a sign I'm pushing on with side missions a bit too much. So I think I'm in
That's always a good thing, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's good. They need
make
to be
your little
done.
OP feel like you're kicking some ass.
Yeah. It should make the story a bit easier. I just feel I need to be pushing on with the story a bit because I'm doing so many side missions where you just go and collect broken down trucks or green beans from the farm. I'm forgetting what the actual story is. So yeah, I think that would be my one complaint with that game. You sort of like. Now, I'm not going to complain. I love every time I have to talk to Cindy.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
And I'm constantly refueling my car. But
just to see those giblets?
I'm getting a bit annoyed every time you speak to her. It's, oh, now I need some car wax. Oh, now I need this. Now I need that. Oh, for God's sake, can I just finish this chain of quests? So, yeah, I'll push on with that. But, yeah, really enjoying it. I'm more than I thought, and really enjoying the combat on that. And now I'm sort of leveling up. It gets even better.
Nice.
Batman Origins really got into it this week. I don't think I'm beginning to turn around and think it's not as bad as everyone seems to say it is. Had the first real big fight with the Joker. And the cutscenes, both sides of that, were really, really good. So got very impressed with Batman Origins this week. I'm really enjoying the story now. We'll see how that goes. I think I'm getting near the end of the story, but percentage-wise it says I'm only about 30% through the game because there's just so many bloody collectibles. I'm not sure I'm going to go through and clear the map out on that one. I'm enjoying the story, but I think it might be a bit repetitive to go and clear the map out.
So was it just like retraining your brain from Spider-Man motion to Batman?
Yeah, I think you were right, Toast. Once I got to grips, you can get across the map quite quickly. It's just a matter of jumping from a high point, gliding, and then keeping an eye out for the point where you can.
Does it have the sort of like grapple and then instantly launch off again sort of mechanic?
You sort of grapple.
The city one.
Not quite as good as that. Basically, the real thing is you glide and then you can grapple to a building and pull yourself up. But once you get onto the top of the building, that sort of stops the flow slightly. You sort of have to run across the rooftop or if there is another immediate grapple point, you have to run across and then do a jump off and glide again. You can sort of grapple quite quickly in certain areas, but there are still other areas where they sort of prevent you from doing the grapple. Whereas like the tops of buildings have got spikes on and everything. Mm-hmm. So it can slow you down a bit if you're going in the wrong direction. But I have got quicker at it. So yeah. But definitely not as good as Spider-Man. But that's fair enough. Batman's skill set is slightly different. So reasonable. And I think that's about it really. I think I need to make more of an effort to do a bit more Division during the week because I'm only playing it at the weekends. So I stalled during the week. I still haven't finished the campaign because of that. I think you got me very close to the end of the campaign on Sunday Toast.
Yeah, I think you might have done all the missions or something, but you just need to do the strongholds now.
Yeah, I think I'm really near the end on that. So I just need to get in the habit of firing that up in the week a bit more. But loving that game. We'll talk about that a bit more in the news. And that's about it for me, really. So yeah, the 2-game juggling is working. What I've been doing is I've been doing Tuesday. I'm still only getting like an hour and a half each day after work because it's really crap at work at the moment. But I've sort of been doing Tuesday and Wednesday. I've been doing Final Fantasy, and Thursday and Friday I've been trying to fit in a bit Batman. Just
you was juggling 3 before, right?
Yeah, I must admit. What was the Game Pass game? That Adventure Time game. I must admit, I haven't had time to get. I can't juggle 3. Juggle 3's beyond me. I suppose you could argue I've been doing 3 with Division at the weekends, but I definitely can't juggle 4. So Adventure Time's stalled. I will get back to finishing that though because I was quite enjoying it. But yeah, two and a I think 2 single players and a multiplayer is about all I can manage. I think.
See, I can only ever just focus one single. I could do as many multiplayers, but I get too invested. Like, you know what, I just burn through everything.
Yeah, you burn through. I wish I could do that. I think maybe the way, especially with Final Fantasy structured, it makes it a bit easier. Because you do have to do sort of like those little side missions in between before you can push on the story to make sure you're at the right level. So that sort of slows the story progression down a bit anyway. Yeah. So I think that's helping in a way that you don't feel as if you're falling behind. And yeah, that's about all I've been up to. How about you, Toast?
Fuck. I've not been on since I didn't know if I liked The Division, basically. And it's fucking great. Yeah, I've done, well, up until today, I'd done everything there apart from like, there's things you can, do you know how the mission we done where the agent popped up and then like he hacked our systems and we froze for a little bit and then disappeared?
Oh, right, yes, yeah.
Yeah, like that you can fight 12 of them in the end game by doing different various things, like wee Easter egg type things. I don't know exactly, but I know like one's fucking flick a switch somewhere and then go to another side of a map and shoot this single light bulb that's came on and one will appear. And that gives you like a mask to show off that you've killed the guy, sort of thing. So that's basically all I've not done in the game until the patch came out today and added World Tier 5. So I'm World Tier 4. But apart from that, I started Sekiro.
Oh, right. You got that. Nice.
Boots you in the balls. Like, it's good though, but I'm not really a Dark Souls fan, like, as in I've not played them. I played a little bit of 3, I think, but then that came out right about a bunch of other shit. No, it's good. I've only I'm up to like the first real boss, I think, that comes out on a horse. Anybody that's played it will probably know about that, so not too far in it. But
now, is it true I hear that? Did I hear somebody say if you die in the game, that sort of produces a sort of blight around the area that you die that affects the NPCs and stuff?
Yeah, shit, it's called something rot. Basically, I can't remember what triggers it. I think it's if you use the dragon's blood, like supposedly the guy that you're looking after has some sort of fucking magic blood and everybody's trying to get him for it and you're trying to save him from the people. And part of that is he's blessed you with the ability to revive yourself like one time without actually dying, and I think the more you make use of that revive. So, like, the more you use your second chance, people will get this rot stuff. And it lowers... Like, Dark Souls is always like, you die, you need to go back and get your souls. But this is slightly different, as in, if you die, you lose half of your experience bar and half of your money.
Oh, jeez.
And there's no way to get it back, sort of thing, so you use that revive to avoid that. If you do have to die, there's a chance that you get something called the Unseen Blessing, which means you don't lose that. I think you start off around about 30% chance of using that, but the more people that have that rot thing, the lower your chance of getting that thing is. Fuck knows.
Have you broken any controllers yet?
No, I've fought like some big fuck off troll thing, or ogre, I think it was, and that was kicking my ass. And I thought, right, now I'm past it, I'll get to the next place, and like the next area just fucked me again. Just like a guy I'd already beaten, so I knew his moves, like just a normal, I think they call them generals. It's just like a standard sort of mini boss enemy type in it. I'd killed him before as part of this tutorial, and then he just kept fucking me because I think because I died like so many times to that ogre and had to learn his pattern. Instantly was trying to play the same way against that and had to readjust again. It's a pain in the dick, but that's like what everybody says about feeling like I've not even beaten a real boss yet, but just getting past them. It's like you think, fuck this game, I'm never playing it again, and then you give it a couple more shots, kill the guy, and you're like, oh yeah, I want to keep playing this is great. Like, when you finally get past it.
So it's that classic, I got just a bit further in the fight this time, I can do this.
Yeah. Plus, I think it helps the fact that it doesn't give me, like, Dark Souls 3 I tried before, but I had no idea if I should try using this weapon or try doing this build or all that sort of shit. In this, you're just a fucking shinobi, and you don't get to choose your build. Like, it's there for you, so you don't have to worry about if you should use a fucking axe instead of a sword, and if you should put points into health or any speed or stamina and things like that. So it's a bit more accessible that way. What else? Fucking Gang Beasts today it's the first time I've gotten to play it. I think I've been waiting about 3 years for this to come out on console.
Same.
Yeah, it's insanely fun. Like, it's my new go-to fucking just party fun game.
It was good.
It was like me milking my brother, and basically like the first few games we had no idea how the fuck to use the controls, but then we just sort of stepped to the side and learned how to climb for one thing and practice different controls before we started fighting, and then they all just ganged up on me, and I made my character have a wee cape thing, and they all just kept grabbing my fucking cape and trying to throw me off buildings. And it was driving
me. One of those wrestling guys, huh?
I went into the character creator, gave my side guy like AVR cop glasses, a big beard.
Oh, okay.
Some sort of weird animal suit. I can't remember what it is. Lizard. Lizard suit with a cape on it for some reason. And it's just so good.
Have you tried the one I always remember seeing people play is the one where you're fighting on like two moving trucks or something? That one's
there's a whole bunch of maps.
We've done that once actually. My brother went off the map right at the start, or so we thought, and me and Milk were fighting on top. And fucking, I think I ended up grabbing him and just jumping off because I just said fuck this. And then when we jumped off, we realised my brother was like dragging it along at the back of the other truck, holding on, and he managed to win. It's good fun. I think you played it as well, didn't you, Russ?
Yeah, I did. There was one time I jumped in with some randos, and I was on, I think, the red truck. There's red or blue, right? If I remember correctly.
Something like that.
one guy jumped, didn't make it, landed in the middle, was hanging on, and all of a sudden the trucks came together and smashed his ass, and he went falling off. It was great. Yeah, all those boards are great. That was good fun. I jumped in with organic. Did you play the soccer mode? Did you try that one?
No,
melee.
it was just melee. I think we played
Melee.
most of the maps just eventually, but it was just melee.
No gang? You didn't try the gang one or the wave?
No, we were just in a private match with the three of us just to sort of get used to stuff, and then it was just too funny to stop or try it now.
It is. You hit the Y button, raise your arms, you look like an idiot. Yay!
Yep.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, just if you just get somebody over, like I think we done the wrestling ring one or something, and I was almost off. Like I was under the ropes, backwards, clinging on, and managed to fucking climb up the ropes, turn around, jump back in, headbutt somebody, and knock them out and throw them out. It just like the controls are shit, but like intentionally shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you get the hang of it, you definitely play a lot better than just button mashing sort of thing. It's
I thought it was
basically,
weird
for anybody
it was-
that hasn't played, it's human fall flat, but fighting.
Yeah, I was going to ask
Yeah.
that. They're basically like boneless jelly people sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was weird that your left punch and right punch are the LB and RB buttons instead of the right trigger and left trigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I found that
that's
weird.
a bit weird, but
I suppose you could always remap that.
I don't think that it's a basic game, so there's no like remapping in game, but you could do it through the Xbox controller app or some shit. And it's on fucking sale, I think, for the first 30 days it's out or some shit. So it's only like £12 for us or $15 for you guys.
Yeah, $15.99 US. Yep.
Thank you very much, Raz.
Oh, you're welcome. I've been waiting. I'm like Toast. I've been waiting for that game for 3 years or whatever. Waiting for it to come to
ever
Xbox.
since I seen like first sort of Let's Play type thing that Achievement Hunter done on it, I think.
Yeah,
I've been playing it for years.
I used to watch cartoons and H2O Delirious playing it. This is where I first saw it and wanted it on Xbox.
Yeah, Organics talk about a level creator, that would be really good.
Oh,
yeah,
that'd be
that'd be
sick.
See, like all these sort of games, like even though they're cheap and fucking tiny in size, like I think Ultimate Chicken Horse is the same.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
less than 2 gig, and it's
Yeah.
the most fun I get out of any games. Honestly,
Yeah.
Like, could
I'd
fucking
agree.
sit and play Division. Like I love Division, but I have 10 times more fun playing that. Like fucking Chicken Horse or Gang Beasts. Even the Doritos Crash Course is fucking...
It's
Yep.
just those
Yep.
stupid little
Stupid
games.
fun.
Yeah,
Really.
stupid fun. Yeah, it's just games that make you laugh. They're always more fun.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
my
me and-
dogs fucking didn't know how to react because I was just constantly laughing and shouting at fucking my brother or Milk. They were just sort of sitting there like looking, fucking didn't have a clue what to do.
I know when I was playing with Organic, I was like, the kids were asleep and I was upstairs where their rooms are. So it's like trying to be quiet. Then all of a sudden it'd be like, oh, or you know what I mean? It's like, I gotta be quiet and stuff. It's just nuts. We did the soccer mode. Well, just about 4 or 5 times we tried to do the soccer mode, then it ended up putting me and Organic against each other. And so, like, we did the little cheat where we got the achievement for each other for the shutout. But this one we got
Alright.
randomly put in with other people, and we kicked the shit out of them. The soccer, you'll love it. Because, like, we'd go over, those guys would try to kick it, we'd grab them, hold them up over our head, and then throw them somewhere and go. Organic could kick it, goal. It's fun, because you just grab them, pick them, throw them up. It's fun shit. That game is just a blast.
Apart from that, well, what's surf drinking? again.
Oh,
Fucking every
Oh, yeah,
episode.
we forgot.
I never
I was
remember
gonna say
to say
something.
what
We
I was
forgot.
drinking. I never
Numbnuts.
remember. I'm back on the classic French imported lager. And that's what it says on the label. I really enjoy it, actually. I'm not sure the term will mean much to you, Raz, but Toast will get it. So there's like small little stubby bottles. So
Yeah.
just the right. Just
Yeah,
right.
is that the 250ml ones or something?
Yeah, they're just 250ml.
It's
Yeah,
usually just like petrol in them.
yeah.
I think
Basically.
like
But this is actually not bad stuff for home brand. It's pretty good.
I think those, what is it? Jamaican Red Stripe comes in those little pint or those little stubby glasses you're talking about.
Oh, okay. I
they
think
don't
I've only
put
ever
red,
seen
but red.
striped cans over it.
Yeah, it doesn't come in glass over here because
No, it's
people
just a
just
can
hit each
over
other
it.
with it.
Oh my gosh!
That's like the sort of gets sold in a lot of the clubs, like cheap pints.
Oh, okay.
For me, I'm on a French imported lager, I guess. Pelforth, the fucking thing on my machine that I'd never heard of before I got it. It's like my favourite lager.
Or on French.
No, not
French
heard of
shit.
that one.
What about you, Raz? You up to?
Oh, well, I'm not going to bore you all because I haven't been here in, like 3 weeks with real life shit going on. Well, I did brew some more beer. Bottled it last Sunday. Brewed another chocolate stout that'll be ready in another 4 or 6 weeks. So I bottled that one, bottled the half that I brewed, and then made another batch for the chocolate stout. And that one we're going to put some pecan in it and some other weird shit. I ordered a second fermenter and stuff. I'm enjoying the shit out of that stuff, brewing my own shit. And then, what else have I been up to? Work, which you guys know was fucked up today, but got taken care of. Game-wise, I did a little bit of the Division. I'll be honest, I haven't touched the game in 2 weeks. I really like it. I really annoyed when you're by yourself, so that's why I wait to play with other people. But other than that, I've been focusing more on Spider-Man and stuff so I can give Marius in the community back his PS4. And that game is fucking great. That game it rocks. To me, it reminds me of an Assassin's Creed in a different skin, in a way.
Yeah, it's a sort of fuck about in an open world, good movement.
Yeah, and then you find those activation towers or whatever they're called to unlock the city, and it does a little circle around like it would a viewpoint.
Oh yeah, it's very Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah,
and then like in Assassin's Creed, you'd be walking around, you could see some people in the crowd or whatever getting messed up by other people, and you go and jack those people up just like the crimes.
Yeah.
But that
so
game
where
is
are you in
great. Where
are you in the story, Raz?
I'm 61% complete of the campaign. I just finished before the podcast. I finished where, you do the neurological thing with Doc Otto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just finished that. No, actually,
Is this him getting his arms, basically?
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
What do you think about those little mini games? Do they annoy you?
Actually, it wasn't. Sorry, Surf. The mini games are fun. I find them pretty cool. It wasn't that. It was. No, was it that? Now I'm trying to remember. It was either the Doc Otto with the arms, the neurological thing, or it was the Miles Morales at the Feast building. It's one of those two.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Whatever order they're in, I can't remember, but I've done both of those. But the little mini games are fun. I think the little where you find the little circuit board to negative or plus or whatever.
Yeah, I thought they were cool, but I also liked the fact you can go into the options, like if they aren't for you, and just turn them off.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. The pigeons can fuck off for all I care. I've found or caught 2 of the 12, And that's flat out
That's
pain
you
in the ass.
See, I didn't mind the pigeons. The thing that annoyed me the most out of them, I think, was if you came across any of the fucking monitoring stations or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Some of the ones where, who the fuck? I don't know the character's name, but the cunt that turns into Green Goblin or his son or whatever.
Harry Osborn.
Harry. Those ones, the research labs.
Yeah, some of the research labs just suck balls.
Yeah, those were trash. I found
because they are slightly different, so some types are fine, then other types are shit.
I always like the one where you had to use like your little remote control drone. They were always fun.
Yeah, they were cool. It was more the ones about get over here and fucking not even destroy the clouds. I think it was stay within this height zone or some shit so you don't get shocked and make your way across.
Oh yeah. God, yeah, I remember that one, yeah. And the level kept going up and down as you were trying to get across the sea. Yeah.
I kept thinking, well, I'm not going to, it's spoiler light, so I'm not going to say it. But
you're good.
I just thought something was going to happen there.
Yeah. But, okay, I've found all the backpacks. I took all the stupid landmark pictures.
Yep, fuck that. I done that after I finished the story, I think.
But you can finish the story, right? You don't have to hit level 50 to finish the story, correct?
No, you can just finish the story.
Oh, no. Just do the story.
Okay, so I was doing that just to level up and felt a little more powerful. The brute guys can suck a dick because I keep getting my ass kicked by those guys.
Just web them up and then spin them around. I think that's what I always done. Like, always focus on them and then just fucking hit the wee guys with them.
What super are you using, Raz?
I've been using the Tony Stark suit, and then tonight I just barely switched over to, gosh, I can't remember the name of it. It's all black and has the blue spider on it, and I think it does, gosh, I can't remember. I was trying to look it up before because I saw Organic asked in chat which suit I was using, but I've been using the Tony Stark one, and I just switched over to this one. I gotta find the damn name for it, but let me see if I can see it on this picture.
Actually,
real quick.
I actually meant super rather than soup.
Oh, super?
You know you can change the ability. You don't have to stick to that one
ability.
suit.
Yeah, you can change the ability. My super, what is my super? It's the, what did I pick? You know what? I'm drawing a blank on that crap now. On my super. Oh, it's the web bot. The little bot that comes and helps you. Where you click left trigger or left thumbstick and right thumbstick. That's your super, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I ever used that one.
No, I don't. I like the one where you jump up in the air and spin round and just sort of throw webs everywhere.
Like Web Blossom, I think.
Yeah, Web Blossom. That was the one I got on most with.
Yeah, I'm using the little bot one that comes and helps you and stuff. And when I was playing it before the start, my kids were like, they've never played it before, but they're like, oh, Mr. Lee's the bad guy, Mr. Lee and stuff. I said, shut up, spoilers and stuff. And they're and then find out they were right, that he was the lead guy. And then I was playing one mission the other night, and they were watching me, and they happened to say something like, holy shit. I was like, I'm not at that point yet, you guys. Spoiling it. Go out of here. Get out of here. You're done. Go to bed. Stuff like that. But no, I'm loving that game. I'm trying to finish it to get it finished so I can give the PS4 back to Marius, which They're
making you want to buy a PS4, though? Because there's so many other good single-player games as well.
Well, like I was telling Surf before the podcast, I had some... I can't remember what the hell I did, but I got some PS4 credit. And so I bought the Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition for $15 because it was on sale a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
So I told Surf that I'm getting the Switch next week for Easter because I went to get it a couple weeks ago, and the wife is all like, she's all, you realize that's for Easter, you're going to have to wait to give it to the kids? I'm all,
fuck off. I could put it back in the box.
Exactly. I was like, I can't wait that long. So I was like, I'll get
it. Do all the updates so that they can play it as soon as I give them it.
Right. So now I'm going to go get it next week, and then I'll do all the updates and stuff, and I think I might secretly get a PS4. You know?
Yeah, that mean, with fucking...
But...
there's just so many, because you skipped a lot of the... I know you had a PS3, but have you played like Last of Us and all that sort of shit?
No, when I got the PS3...
stuff.
When I got the PS3, I got the God of War edition, so I played all of the God of War, up to, what was the last one, Ascension, or whatever, before the PS4.
Oh, fuck, you've not even played the best God of War.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth buying just to play God of War 4.
God of War, fucking Uncharted if you've missed them, Last of Us if you've missed them. Yeah, it's well worth it. That's what I got it for. Yeah.
Right. So, would it be a pain in the ass? Okay, so, like, the one Marius let me borrow, he has a PS4 Pro. So, if I just get the regular PS4, is that going to, like, really fuck it up for me?
Can't be sure, because like, I got a Pro to start with, basically. I got it late.
But the regular... the regular PS4 has HDR, right?
Yeah, the regular's got HDR.
Yeah, they have HDR.
Yeah.
All of them.
Organic says regular PS4 is fine. Okay.
I've got a regular, and it looks fine to me, but I haven't ever seen a Pro running, so hard to judge. But it does have HDR, and I think that's more important than 4K. So
yeah, I agree with that. The PS4 looks great on my TV. I don't have an X, so I don't.
Plus, you want to save that little bit of money and get the VR.
I do want the VR. Did you see the Iron Man VR? I want to play that. Not trying.
I know. I didn't see that was a State of Play or whatever the fuck stream.
Yeah, the State of Play. Yeah, definitely want to play that. So besides Spider-Man, what else have I been playing? Played Gang Beasts, like I said, with organic and stuff. That game is total fun. Jumped a little bit back into Apex Legends just to see what the season thing is. I need to buy that season pass because that game is just great. You jump back into the Division because, like I said, I haven't played that in a couple weeks. Other than that, just trying to, finish Spider-Man and stuff. My kids are like, how long do we get to keep the PS4 or 2? They're asking me. I said, well, as soon as I'm done with Spider-Man, I need to give it back to Mario so you guys can kiss my ass on your campaign.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's it for me. I am drinking... Well, I had that one earlier that I posted on Discord, and now I am over to one from a local brewery, Backfish, and it's called the Goat Roper, which is a porter. And it is really, really good. Really good.
Porters are always good.
Porters are always good. And so, with that, let's move on to the next bit of the show, the housekeeping. We have a new Patreon member, Scottman71. Thank you for the support, sir. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I was just thinking, do you think he's waited all this time until episode 71 just because he's got 71 in his name?
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, I never thought of that. That's a good one.
I've been playing with them a bunch lately on Division.
He's really
I was meant to give a shout out to Kelto, or Dave, who's another drunk Scotsman, basically.
Oh, nice.
He's not in Discord. It was enough of a struggle telling him how to fucking download a podcast, never mind setting up Discord for him.
Gosh.
But yeah, it was fucking... he was on the gin, and I think he offended every. I think the way Scotman put it was he offended every carbon-based life form.
He hit all the bases.
Yeah, he fucking managed to get everybody. Aye, it's a good bunch of guys anyway. Thanks for the Patreon.
Yep. Thank you, Scottman71 again. And just a reminder, if you would like a cool little coffee mug or whatever, like I posted in the food channel a couple days ago, go on over to merchroom.com /collections/16OZ, and you can buy a coffee mug there or t-shirts or whatever and help support the show. And you can use code 16OZ for 10% off your order. And like I forgot to mention that Scottman71 is a new Patreon, and you can be a member or a supporter too through Patreon. Also,
and this is a giveaway episode.
This is a giveaway episode, so if you want to be a part of that, you can join us on Discord and listen live and interact with us during the show, and you'll be entered in the giveaway. And now it's time for the news. What do we got up first there, Surf? You don't want to read it? All right, I'll read it.
Yeah.
Fine. You're a little late there. Go ahead.
Go on then.
Borderlands 3 already a bomb? What? Borderlands 3 is getting review bombed in Steam after it was announced it will only be available on the Epic Store for the first 6 months. So Steam users will have to wait until April 2020 if they don't want to buy it from Epic. Wow, that's kind of shitty, I think.
Well, Epic are definitely laying out the money. They got to build that
just
store.
Fucking Steam. Like, no condom, nothing. Just a big smile on their face.
Yes.
I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why they're so against. You would have thought a bit of competition in the PC marketplace would be good.
I mean, I get the fact that like Epic Store's small and fucking it's not got all the community features, all that sort of shit. But it's fucking another browser. It's like me opening the EA Access hub and launching a game instead of opening my games and apps and launching a game.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, you can't use, obviously, if people have Steam credit, you can't use that things. But all these features are going to come. Like, they didn't start off in Steam as well. Because all the shit I've seen is people complaining about Steam does this so much better, this so much better. I mean, the thing's been about for like fucking 15 years at least. And developed it all. Whereas Epic's, less than a year at this point. So all the features will come. It just takes time.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
And fucking developers getting a better percentage than the fucking store themselves is always a good thing.
Yeah, quite a big difference, isn't it? Yeah. Steam are going to have to change their policy at some point on that.
Yeah. I mean, they had a thingy. I mean, Organic's bringing up the point actually that Epic doesn't have the community, but they get the community by doing this, like a heavy multiplayer game, Borderlands for 6 months on Epic. Everybody's going to fucking get it on Epic. They're not going to wait 6 months.
No, they'll.
This might be the fucking
there.
game that actually turns people over. Like, I don't think they've had a big enough game before now. People were complaining about Metro and all that sort of shit, but it's getting nowhere near the impact as Borderlands is going to have.
Borderlands, yeah.
And who knows, this might mean that they're going to bring Half-Life 3 out and all that sort of shit to get people back to Steam.
Yeah, get a few exclusives on Steam, yeah. Start publishing your own stuff
the next
again.
Portal
Half-Life 3 they've been talking about for the past, 45 fucking years?
Well, they've not been talking, it's just that everybody around them has wanted it.
I still don't get why people are so obsessed with Half-Life 3.
It's a good game. I played it.
It was
I played 1 and
good at its time for fucking physics, basically.
Exactly. It was good at its time.
But they need to release the 3 of all their games, like Left 4 Dead 3, fucking Half-Life 3, and Portal 3, I think, basically. And Team Fortress 3, even. They just stop at 2 for all of them.
Who knows, though? It could be shit like Halo 3. Oh, I went there.
Oh, fuck.
No.
I think Halo 3 is where I ducked out, actually, on the Master Chief Collection. Is Halo 3 got the mission where you've got to take the tank across the bridge? It's like, you start the mission, you need to cross some bridge with that fucking sergeant shouting at you the whole time.
Sergeant Johnson.
The mission you're talking about, I'm trying to think if that's Halo 3.
I think that was the last mission I'd done. Pretty sure it was 3, because I'm pretty sure I'd done 2, because that was the properly remastered one, and then went on to 3 and lost interest.
3's where I think everyone, not trying to be a dick and not derail it, but I think that's where everyone lost interest, because it was supposed to be 1, 2, and then 3, they hyped it up was like the final fight of all fights or whatever. You know what I mean? It was like supposed to be the end of the epic trilogy, and then it just sucked a dick. But anyway, on to the next bit of news. How do you want to do this? Do you want me to read them and then you just discuss them, Toast? Or what do you want to do? It's the Division 2.
Suits you.
The Division 2 changes, and our Division 2 correspondent, Toast, will answer these. Ubisoft released some big changes to the Division 2 today. A new endgame mission, titled Basin, which extends the game story.
Yep. This is supposedly like the Black Tusk are a thing in Endgame. You don't really see them in the 1 to 30 sort of stuff.
Okay.
And that's basically the gateway to get into World Tier 5. So that Stronghold's unlocked, which is brand new, instead of like a remixed one, which the other ones are. Like they're called Invaded missions, I think. Or Invaded Strongholds, whereas this is something completely new in an area we've not been. And that'll bring out World Tier 5, which is just more gear to grind and all that shit. Like I held off, like there's legendary weapons and stuff you can craft, and I've held off doing them because I can't be bothered in gathering all the parts, crafting them in World Tier 4, which means that it's going to be around about 450 score. Whereas if I just do this thing that came out today, then it'll be a higher tier because it'll be in World Tier 5 when I craft it, instead of having to farm the parts twice, basically.
So you're at what level, Toast?
I think I'm right on 450.
Well, World Tier, you're at World Tier 3
World
or 4?
Tier 4. Yeah,
Where
World
you
Tier
at,
4,
Surf?
gear score 450.
Oh, I haven't even finished the campaign, mate, so I haven't even got to World Tier 1.
I think Surf got, when you got off, I think you were level 26.
Yeah, I'm at level
sure.
26.
Good hell, I just hit level 15 2 weeks ago. I'm behind. Okay. Just thought I'd ask that. And then another change is staff at the boo will shout at you less. I never noticed them really shouting at me.
This is more like I see this as like a change they've made, like just to give a nod to like the community. Like I don't think it was an issue, but there was complaints on Reddit, like, well, not real complaints, but jokey sort of posts about fucking every time you went in, somebody would be shouting, "Oh, thanks, agent," or "How's it going, agent?" And they'd just constantly be thanking you or fucking asking you for help over and over again. So it's just letting the people on Reddit see that they're listening to them and seeing what they've put, sort of thing.
Oh,
It's very cosmetic, isn't it? Yeah. It's like, you'll just hear less people talking.
Yeah.
Next up, skill mods are now more useful. Mods now have a lower skill score requirement.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've got any mods for any of your skill stuff yet, but even if you do, before this change, you couldn't even activate some of the basic ones until you were around about level whatever surf is at, 25, 26. Because your armour that you got just never gave you enough skill score to be able to activate the perk.
Gotcha.
So this means you could probably play through the story and actually put mods on your skills, which is always a good thing. Like that fucking chem launcher I use, like one of the mods I've got is +2 shots, but it had like a skill score of 2000, and you don't get that until you're way up towards 30. Whereas if you're getting that at like level 10 or 15 now, it's going to be a lot more useful.
Okay. Weapon mods are simpler. Weapon mods now have very few negatives, but the positives will also be slightly smaller. In essence, it should no longer be a matter of decreasing reload times, but also having to decrease clip size, for example.
Yeah, I think basically before, like, you could pick a scope that had +20 headshot damage, but it was like minus 20% stability or some shit. Basically, I think they're just saying that's going to be +10% headshot damage and minus, I don't know, 3% stability or some shit. So like less of a positive, but much less of a negative as well.
Yes, less of a trade-off. Because it's always annoying when you get a weapon mod and you think, I'd really like to do that, but I can't because it really fucks up this other thing.
That's just because, like, my build is all around assault rifles, and I want to do all the sort of critical hit damage, but it just fucking, before this, it was constantly taking away my accuracy and my stability whenever I put on a critical hit damage boost on whatever part. So hopefully now I'll get less of a critical boost, but I'll actually be able to control the weapon, and it'll be fucking shooting where I point it instead of having like a gigantic reticule now for anything over 2 meters.
Okay, and next up, the Ambusher faction will now show up more. Which one is that? Have I probably seen it being at level 15?
Have you ever been hit by anything and thought, what the fuck was that? It's a throwing knife, essentially.
Oh, yeah. Running around,
That's the ambusher ones. I've not seen them a lot, so I don't know. Obviously, they were meant to appear more. I thought that was just like a special fucking whatever the military sort of faction type thing is now. I just thought that was a special one of them, but it turns out it's this whole own faction with different classes. You just barely ever see them.
Okay. Next up, gear score numbers are now easier to read. The red, blue, and yellow icons will now be in a row beneath your gear score instead of a circle around it. Yeah, I noticed that was a circle, and like the 1, 2, or 3 would be or whatever. The red 1 or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would be in a different spot. That's pretty cool to have it move.
Yeah, lines a bit easier to tell the difference, aren't they? Rather than a circle percentage.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of the perks as well will say that you need it's what defensive stat, offensive stat, and skill stat.
Yeah,
and it'll be like you need 7 or less, or you need 5 or more, sort of thing for this perk to be active. That's just letting you see that a bit easier.
Nice. Yeah, I like that a lot better. The revamped sniper turret will automatically aim and try to shoot who you are aiming at. If you're not aiming at anyone, it finds a target nearby and waits for a button pressed to fire. I've never used that turret, so I didn't know it was...
It's good to fucking damaging the big armoured dudes, but fuck it, chemical launcher for the win.
Yeah, I like the chemical launcher.
That chemical launcher is the shit.
It's just, I think they'll end up doing something, because every other offensive thing you've got has got like a fucking 2-minute cooldown on it if like it gets used fully, whereas this has a 10-second cooldown, so it's nuts. And like I said, you can get mods that give you multiple charges, so I think I got up to 5 shots in it at one point. So I could shoot all 5 of them, and then every 10 seconds I'd get another shot back, basically.
Nice.
Milk's talk about the Hive. Mine. The Hive Reviver was basically what I used the whole fucking story game until I got into my specialisation and unlocked a different thing.
Oh. Yeah, the Hive Mind, the one you... That's the one you said when you get knocked down, it'll revive you, yeah.
Because I've done a bunch of it on my own, sort of thing, like I was grinding out side missions and stuff. It just means when you do get dropped, you've got one free pickup.
One free pickup, yeah. That's really useful.
There's the attack version of that does a shit ton of damage, but I just can never fucking, because it does an area of effect sort of thing and has limited charges, I can never fucking find a good time to use it. Because like you throw it at one guy behind cover and you can kill him no problem, but then you've got 10 guys over to the right hand side and it's outside the range. Don't know.
Nice. Alright, next up for you skinny jean fans, you get new clothing.
I didn't put it in the article, but the article I read for this, I like the fact they said their flex description was new clothing, but it's still all ugly.
I don't even care about new clothing. I just want to see it drop more often.
It's really rare.
Well, the first one, it was you'd drop it. The first one would drop like you'd be like, "Oh, son of a bitch, more clothes! Come on!" When you wanted something else, you know what I mean?
I miss about the first one is going into an apartment and knowing that you can search the fridge to get food and you can search fucking the cupboards to get clothes.
Yeah.
You don't really get that in this one. But that's like the only thing. Every other way it seems better. But I think that's where they're fucking making a little bit of money, isn't it? By set like the cosmetic stuff you can buy with fucking credit of some sort, whatever it is. So if the clothes drops are rarer, it means people will buy shit more likely.
Yeah, I agree with that. I have to give credit.
Was it Maldo Rob or Somewhat Anonymous, whatever the fuck his name is? He he said I spent $5 to look how I do when I work because he's basically bought the fucking little.
Oh no way!
Yeah. I mean, I've got that army suit -1 gear, one piece. I think the glasses or something. But that was just from loot and stuff. But that's luck because I've got fucking like 3 pairs of fucking the same shitty jeans as well.
All right, last on the what are we on? Division 2 changes. It's World Tier 5 will introduce weekly invaded missions and a tidal basin stronghold.
Nice. I don't know, like these invaded missions. I'm not going to talk about it too much because it's spoilerish, I guess, if you've not got up there. But I'm hoping that they have. Right now, there's only been 6 of them, I think. But I'm hoping they've got an invaded version for every single one, and this is where they start rotating all the other ones in, like with these weekly ones. So yeah, a lot. There was one change I think last week or the week before, which was very needed. I don't know. I can't remember if you covered it. They changed the fucking clan colour so that you don't look like a gold enemy to people.
Okay.
Like, because before I would look around and I'd see that big gold fucking bar and think it was like an elite enemy, but that's the colour that had a clanmate. Now they've made it just a different shade of blue. From the standard sort of thing.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes better sense. This is good. Those clan, what is it, the weekly goals or whatever? Oh, fuck, they're ridiculous, aren't they?
Yeah, they said they're planning on addressing them for sort of smaller sized clans as well.
Alright, that's good.
But I mean, if you and Castle had actually played, we would have got our cash this week.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You know what? Spider-Man was more important.
Nah, Spider-Man's there forever. That's fucking gears just disappeared. Never get to open
Oh,
it.
shit. It's not there forever for me because I don't have PS4 yet. I'm borrowing the PS4.
Yeah, you have it until you finish. Just fucking never finish Spider-Man and then play
Yeah,
every
and then keep his PS4 forever.
Yep.
It was funny because a couple weeks ago, I had an old lawnmower that I gave to him that he could fix. You know, I told him, you can fix this when I go and you can borrow my new one if you need to mow your lawn because he just bought a house. And then the week went by and he called me and he said, hey, do I need to give you back your lawnmower? I said, nah, you can keep it, dude. That's traded. He saw traded. I'm all, yeah, you can keep the lawnmower. I'll keep the PS4. So that's not a good trade, you fucker. So it's a damn good trade. I'll go buy a new lawnmower for like $120. You know what I mean?
What is a Pro over there? Is it like 300, 350 something? Or is it less now?
$399, $400. It's still $400.
Fuck, yeah. It's not a good trade then.
That was
But
a
good for
trade.
you.
You didn't know. Yeah, it'd be damn good for me. Oh, shit. All right. Next up, why is there a YouTube video, Surf?
Just in case you wanted to look at it.
Okay. Anyway, Enter the Matrix. Foot-based motion controller coming to PSVR in June. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. The 3D rudder is designed to allow you to navigate PSVR games simply by tilting your feet in the required direction. There are no buttons, but leaves you hands-free to focus on other interactions like aiming. It will initially support 35 games and cost around £119. I don't know what that equates into dollars.
Probably.
Well, I think we're about even right now because of the fucking
probably about
state
even.
of the
But we always pay more over here.
Brexit
I would imagine
shit.
it'd probably be around. I would imagine it'd probably be around about $100 because we always pay more. We always pay more even if you don't take into account the exchange rate.
Right.
Stitched up.
See, I've not watched this video. Have you watched it, Surf? Or
Yeah, it's
I didn't watch
is
basically
it sitting down you tilt your feet? It's
Yeah,
just
you
the
have to
whole
sit
tilting
down.
your
It's
feet
like
thing.
it's like an upside down ball, so you just sort of tilt it left, right, backwards, and forwards. And you
you say an
have to
upside
be
down
sat
ball?
down when you're doing it.
Upside down ball? How's the
If a
ball
ball's
upside
down, it's still a ball.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Upside down,
Just gonna say.
half a ball. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, half a
Cool.
ball with a platform on top.
So is it like one of
Fair
those
enough.
things you used to jump on with the ball in the middle and the board on the side? Do you
Yeah,
remember
sort of
those?
like that.
Did you guys ever have those?
Yeah. So a bit like that. So you have to be sat down to use it, yeah. And you just sort of tilt
No.
your feet in the direction you want to go.
Could be cool, I guess.
Could be.
Because
You
like,
have
from
the
having
PSVR.
different family people play the VR, they go fucking nuts. I just put them in a spin chair so that they don't fucking freak out and fall over. It's like it's not even like the full on games. It's things like there's a demo called the London Heist. That I like to show people and just shooting and stuff like that. They're fucking diving about and fucking throwing their arms all over the place. I'm like, fucking calm the fuck down. I think basically every time somebody goes on it, fucking my missus records it and fucking puts it like just to fucking embarrass them. Just records them fucking flapping about like idiots. But yeah, it's like games, like the movement thing is always like look at a thing and then press a button to like teleport over there, or fucking you have to use a controller to move or some shit like that. So this could be good, but I'm not going to buy it until it's getting so close to the next generation. Like,
Yeah.
if this is going to be supported in the next gen, then I'll get it. But if they're going to bring new shit out, like a different headset or something like that, then fuck that.
Well, yeah. Do you think this version of the PSVR will move into the next gen, or will they, like you said, create a new headset or whatever?
My guess,
I would hope so.
my guess it'll
I
be
think-
backward compatible, but they'll also bring out a new improved version.
It'll be like the equivalent of fucking playing on the X versus playing on like an OG Xbox probably. Like they'll have a better headset, but this one will still run shit. I'm guessing.
Yeah, that will make sense.
And I forgot, I was going to ask you, do you need the PSVR or do you need the PS Pro, PS4 Pro to run the PSVR, or can you have the regular one?
No, regular one's fine, I think. I don't think there's any difference apart from maybe the PlayStation will be a little bit quieter. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, you've got fucking headphones in anyway with like 3D audio, so it's not as if you hear the fucking PlayStation. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I agree with the organic. Next VR change should be wireless headset.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just working out all the latency bullshit and all that. Because, I mean, the Vive has got a wireless one, hasn't it? That's just came out, so the technology's getting there. But it's just whether it's console sort of ready, because console stuff has to be a little bit cheaper, because it's, I don't know, just in general. Like,
yeah.
People won't buy shit for a console if it's like fucking $600. Like, that's not going to happen.
No. No.
We'll see. That's definitely, like, the way, from everything I've heard about that state of play thing as well, it was like 90% VR stuff, so
yeah, that's what I
think they're definitely leaning into it.
They're really supporting it, so that's really cool on Sony's part, supporting it and sticking by it. Because usually, like, some of those peripherals will come out and they'll just be shit and they'll just go away. But that's really good they're supporting it. Another supporting rumor is AC is heading north by northwest. Okay,
this will be the best fucking one if it's true.
If it's true, yes, it will be badass. Very badass. A report from Kotaku says 2 sources state that Assassin's Creed Kingdom will be released in 2020 and feature Vikings. Although most AC fans are still holding out, hoping the next game will feature samurai.
I'd rather have Vikings.
Yeah, I'd rather have Vikings.
Organic sent me screenshots. Where this leak originally sort of came from, or rumour?
No, where'd it come from?
There's a screenshot in The Division of a poster, and it's a guy. Yep, there's a guy holding the Apple of Eden with a big staff and wearing like a sort of Templar kind of outfit. And at the top of the poster it says Valhalla.
Oh, he's wearing a kilt.
So, nah, Templar bullshit. I don't know, like Pope robes. It
Pope
seems
robes.
like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Valhalla.
And he's holding that Apple of Eden thing that everybody's fucking obsessed with in the game. So.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I can see him doing Vikings, especially after the success of God of War. Everyone likes a bit of Norse mythology. You get some good gods to fight.
Now I want to go find this poster in The Division.
Yeah, I don't know where it is, but actually, I forget. Organic's listening. If you can put the screenshots they had in chat, like gaming or something like that, or even just here. That way people see.
Oh, there it is. Yep. That's freaking cool.
Because, I mean, that's definitely the Apple Eden.
Yes,
John F. Kennedy, huh? Center.
That might be where it is.
Yeah, the JFK Center in the game. Is that in the game?
I have no idea.
Yeah. JFK Center's down. I'm pretty sure I've seen it on the map.
Okay. Well, that would be cool. Yeah, I'd love the no milk. JFK is the first one. What do you mean JFK is the first one? It's full of crap.
Oh, it might be.
No, it wasn't the first division.
New York, is it? I don't fucking know. It's your country.
I'm getting confused.
No. All right, milk just fucked up the podcast. Moving on. Another rumor, which this one has me totally excited for, and I hope they announce it when they do the, what is it? The 1S digital version is when
That
it's
would be a good
rumored.
time.
What I read.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I read on the article. It said they would announce this, that it's rumored that Microsoft to launch Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription tier. At the moment, 1 month of Gold and Game Pass will cost $19.98, and it is rumored that the Ultimate tier will only cost you $14.99 a month.
So you get Gold and Game Pass for $15 a month.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, but well, what's that going to be for us? Because they've just added another $10 a year on the price.
Probably be $20. Sorry, it's 20 quid, 18 quid, $17.99 maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
What is your?
just went up for
you use $50? Is it for a year for game life
Gold,
whatever the fuck it is? Yeah,
for Gold.
is that
No,
right?
50 or 60. I think it's 60.
3 years.
60.
So we were 40 and we've just went up to 50
50.
due to market conditions. They've said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I stocked up. It's like, but no, that I think everyone's been waiting for them to do this because it makes sense for them to add the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really. If they add the two, that's going to be like. That's just a great all.
What do you think the chances of them doing it that if you do this still you don't get the games for Gold, it just gives you online access and Game Pass?
Nah, they can't do that. Fuck that. Nah.
No, I think you should get that games with Gold.
Yeah, people go nuts because they think that's what they're paying for. They don't realise they're paying for the fucking updates and connectivity and all that shit.
Because it's the one thing Sony has over Xbox at the moment, isn't it? One of the things is the fact that you can play multiplayer games without having to buy PSN, but you need to buy Gold to play multiplayer.
I thought that changed like within the last year or two.
Oh, did it change? I thought you could still play.
No, you need PSN now to play with other people. Is what I.
Oh, really? Oh, they changed that. Oh, in that case,
before they were trying to be badass until Microsoft. You don't have to have our PSN Gold or
Plus.
whatever the hell it is. PSN Plus. You don't have to have that to play with multiplayer, and then all of a sudden they switch to it.
Oh, okay. Oh, in that case, yeah, it'll just be the same then. But that would be really good. I'll be really surprised if they don't do it actually, because I think since they announced Game Pass, everyone's been assuming they'll have a merged one.
Yeah, it's $60 a year for Gold. You can find it, like everyone else in the community, find it cheaper.
You always
for like
find
40.
some code somewhere.
Yeah.
CD keys or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's always good to find that.
But even just having it is one thing, it'd be better just because I don't need to worry about fucking. Because right now, I've got a different end date on my subscription for Gold and for Game Pass, and I need to fucking pay attention to that. But if it's just the one subscription, then don't bother about that anymore. Who cares?
Well, it's funny, like when my Gold runs out, it's funny. I'll get a new deal. Like mine ended in March, and then it said, "Hey, join Xbox Gold for $2 or for a month." You know what I mean, sir? And then the next time it ran out, I got, join Xbox Live Gold we'll give you 3 months for $10. I always find a deal when I let it expire.
Okay, yeah, and just to get you to come back in again.
Yeah, when I get you come back, I'm finding a deal when I let it expire. Then I log on a day or so after it expires, and they want me to come back, and they'll say, "Hey, join for this much." Like, I let Game Pass expire, and it said, "Hey, we'll give you another chance. Come back for $1," or, you know what I mean? $2 for 2 months or something like that. I don't know if it's worth it now to find a deal down the road, or just I've been finding great deals.
They
just
offer
letting
the
it
things
expire.
one time. Like I've fucking last time I had to update gold, basically. Like I let it run out, and it popped up as like a wee banner thing on the Xbox saying renew now for $24.99. So I got a year for $24.99 instead of $39.99 at the time.
Yeah.
But the next time it happened, I let it run out, and I didn't get that offer. So I don't know if it's just a one-time thing.
Well, like you just took a quick break for a sec. I was telling Surf, I've been getting deals every month. Like I got a deal for a month for like $2 or whatever. I can't remember what I told Surf. And then I got a deal for like 3 months for like $10. Every time I've let it expire now, I've been getting deals. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I still got an offer, but it wasn't as good as the first one. And it sounds like you're the same, like $2 for 1 month or 10 for 3 the next time is still technically more. I don't know. So it might be they give you the best offer first time round, but then they're not going to let you keep abusing it. And your next offer will be fucking 3 months for fucking $15 or something.
Yeah, it'll be slowly
slowly get you up to full price.
I don't have to buy gold because Sugar Daddy Surf has gold.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I'm just messing. I'll still get it.
No, you don't have it. I mean, why bother? I mean, if one of us has got it,
well,
like
so the kids and stuff can play. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the only thing's games with gold as well. So
fuck,
you want to purchase them to own them. So
sometimes, very rarely, you get a good one.
Although, like, that's the worst thing about Game Pass, I think, is that games with gold is just becoming more and more dog shit.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Although it is like the free play weekend. Like, the free play games that they've been doing are good, like this. What is it? Borderlands and Dead by Daylight this weekend, and something else.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can see it on the dashboard, but I can't quite remember what it was. But yeah.
Have you got Dead by Daylight installed, actually?
Oh, shit. I'll have to look. I don't know.
What about you, Surf? You would know. Cause...
No, I would have to look, mate. I'm not sure if I have or not.
Nah, well, it only went it's free to play this weekend, so if you didn't have downloaded this
probably
week,
not, yeah. My problem with the free-to-play weekends is it takes a weekend to download them, so I'm fucked.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I had some bad news. I had some bad news.
Go on.
Yeah.
I uninstalled Anthem.
Why is that bad news?
I don't know. Because you guys enjoy it, and I haven't uninstalled it because I don't think I'm going to go back to it.
It just didn't grab you. Yeah, that's a shame.
I think Anthem, if they stick with it, will be like Destiny. Like, you'll want to get it 6 months down the line.
Yeah, that's probably true.
And play the sort of updated, like, proper thing that should have came out. Because, I mean, I love the game, but there's so many fucking flaws. And with Division coming out and actually working so well, and the loot being good and all that sort of shit, and the end game being good, I'm still going back to Anthem, but I'm giving it time to fucking breathe and get patches and all that sort of shit.
Yeah, I remember you saying in Discord that there's supposed to be some new patches and stuff coming out to update.
Yeah, there's like cosmetic shit out there now that I'm not too interested in. There's the thing I'm wanting them to patch is end game drops, because like right now you can go out and fill up on useless gear, and then a legendary will drop and you won't be able to pick it up. Things like that.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So Division will keep me happy enough, I'm sure, for I say at least another 2 weeks. I don't know what will come after that, and hopefully they've addressed loot in a patch on Anthem, and I can go back and sort of rotate between the two. I'm not going to get suckered into like playing a game fucking all year like I did with Destiny before.
Right. Is there actually any like games on the horizon? Like, summer's coming up, and I know that. I don't even know.
No, that's why I bought Sekiro, basically. Well, PlayStation, me and Surf for getting Days Gone.
That's at the end.
Yeah, 20-something to this month, but that's the only thing I think.
I think next month, if you're interested, I think Rage 2's out next month. I think that's the next big one.
See, like all this Borderlands shit that's just came out, I'm going to be playing. I've got Borderlands Game of the Year, so we're playing that on Sundays, I think. And that's sort of like eliminated.
Yeah? We are?
Yeah, we are. Fuck Halo.
Yeah, I agree. I'm ready to be done with that.
That'll probably be up on YouTube, actually, if you keep doing your streaming thing. May as well put the Borderlands playthrough up.
Yeah, I will do that.
But yeah, that's killed Rage for me. That sort of fills that fucking genre or need a wasteland shooter. And I've never played through Borderlands 1. I jumped in at 2, so this fucking Game of the Year thing will actually be new to me. Because apart from like, I think half an hour or 40 minutes that I played with you guys on Borderlands 1 one time, that's the only time I've touched it.
Yep. Well, I guess we derailed this. That was the end of the news a while ago. But yeah, that's the only. I can't think of anything that's coming out though.
No, it's quite
summer
months coming up, I think.
Yeah, before I bought Sekiro, I basically went onto the Xbox app and looked at the coming soon thing and couldn't see anything I was interested in. So I thought, fuck it, I'll get this. Because I was sort of on the fence about getting it.
Well, I was going to ask you guys, where I'm getting the Switch next week, what games do you guys recommend? And also want to throw it out to the community on what games they recommend. Because I was thinking on getting Smash Brothers, Mario Party, and Mario Kart, and maybe one other one.
Zelda's good. Well, apart from the ones you said, Zelda and the other Mario, whatever the fuck it's called. Like Odyssey? The actual Mario game, Odyssey, yeah. It would be Zelda or Odyssey, I'd recommend.
And do you recommend Pro Controller off the bat, or wait?
I wait and see how you're playing it, because I know for me, I play it in handheld a lot more of the time. The only time a Pro Controller would be useful is if you're playing with somebody on Mario Kart or some shit, it feels better. But then you're going to have the fucking arguments over who gets the Pro Controller and who gets the fucking Joy-Cons and things like that. So it's whether you want to open yourself up to that. Like, does one kid get a Pro Controller while the other kid complains constantly to you about having to use the fucking Joy-Cons, and then you have to get 2 Pro Controllers? So.
Right. Well, I'm going to get, 2 extra Joy-Cons? So, like, some games are like 4 to 8 players or whatever.
Yeah.
So we all can play, you know what I mean? I am getting those, so we'll have 6 Joy-Cons, I guess you could say. And all that stuff.
I mean, the Pro Controller's good. It just feels like an Xbox controller, like similar sort of weight and shape sort of idea. Obviously, the buttons are slightly different. And the battery on it lasts forever. So if you're playing on a screen, it's the best way to play, even.
Well,
it's just because you've got the kids. I can just imagine that being an argument that fucking kicks off pretty quickly.
Well, with the older two, yeah, I can see that kicking off. But I might keep the dock in my bedroom and then just use it for handheld, because it technically is a family gift, but it's 90% mine. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's all I thought I'd ask. should we get into the drawing?
Yep, giveaway.
The giveaway. All right, giveaway for all you stinkers. Let's see here. Okay, names are in. All right, ready? When do you guys want to do the countdown?
Just press the button.
Oh, come on. All right, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is Organic. It's about time you win there, buddy. Very nice.
Well done, mate.
Very nice. Organic. Yeah. Get a hold of me later since you're in chat. Let me know which system you would like your gift card. And thanks for supporting the show there, Organic. We appreciate it there, buddy.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
And anything else you guys want to talk about before we put this show to biz ed?
Let's go play Gang Beasts.
Yeah.
Gang Beasts. All right. All right, everyone. That will do it for this wonderful episode 71. Not episode, you jackasses in chat. Episode 71. Join us on Discord. That would be great if you want to be entered in to win in this drawing, and support us on Patreon, and you don't have to be present to win. Also, give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram at 16ounce_gaming, on Facebook and YouTube at 16ounce gaming family. Leave us a big old nice review on iTunes. Tell your friends or people who are into gaming and beer about us. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next week. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.